Scarlet Park, Bubba Sparks.
Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere. Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere.
What's up YouTube, it's Desi and I'm back with another video, y'all. So in this video I'm gonna talk about 8 other good paying jobs that's in the healthcare field as far as for first beginners. I feel like with these jobs I'm about to tell y'all, a lot of people don't really know about. They don't know which route to take. Of course, everybody knows about certified medical assistant, everybody knows about certified nursing. I'm not going to go in depth as far as for those. I'm gonna just go ahead and talk about the other, not 8, I'm sorry, 6 jobs. So if this is your first time for the medical field, this could be something that you can kind of look into. Like I said, the ones that I named just earlier as far as for medical assistant, nursing assistant, RN, LPN, all those are common ones that we hear. These are ones that I don't really hear people go into the field about, and I don't really see many people doing vlogs on it that much. So let's get right into the video. Alright, so if you're thinking about going to the medical field, definitely do try to see about becoming a medical scribe. A medical scribe is basically one of the few that many people pick. But however, when you go into the hospital, basically medical scribes are either like the people you always see carry around with the computer. They're entering your information as far as for your insurance, or they're either typing up everything that the physician tells them or doctor that will tell them everything to do. Not many people mention that they're into this career. One of my co-worker daughter is a medical scribe, so I definitely figured I would talk about this one. It was something that I was thinking like, look, I may like that, but then again I may not, because it's like I like to do a lot of back office work when it comes to injections or, you know, sticking as far as with a needle or anything like that. I don't always like to just do computer work and all that typing and stuff like that. I love to type, but I don't want to spend my whole entire job doing that, just carrying around a whole computer. So but that don't mean that goes for everybody. That's just for me. So with the medical scribe, they basically ensure the documentation of the medical chart under the supervision of the medical provider. In Florida, yearly, pretty much medical scribes make $25,000 an hour. Not an hour, a year. Which brings me to $14 to $18 an hour that they can make. One of the requirements would be to have a high school diploma, and also some may ask for a certification. Like I said, my co-worker, her daughter is actually in the field for a medical scribe. She's actually went to UCF, I think, for her medical scribe certification or whatnot. So you know, that's pretty good. And also to get her AA, you know, if you're looking to get the AA degree or AS, those type of things, those would just be like if you're looking to get further into the medical scribe, but you know, it's pretty much good. Another job that I would say would be pharmacy tech. Pharmacy techs are techs who collect information from health professions to fill prescriptions. They measure the amount of medications, they package and label prescriptions, also process payments. Pharmacy technician, the type of requirements will be a high school diploma. Some may require a certification. The amount that you'll make here in Florida will be $31,000 a year, which totals about 14 to 18 hourly. So that's pretty much that for a pharmacy tech. A pharmacy tech is pretty decent. I mean, me personally, with dealing with a medical assistant, I always have to call the pharmacy to either change the directions to the prescription, or I have to either cancel the prescription so we can send it to another pharmacy. And the pharmacy techs are usually the one that pick up the first hand call. You know, they usually handle anything before transferring it to the pharmacist. So I feel like the pharmacy tech, you don't really see many people in that job that really talk about it. So I definitely feel like check into it. I mean, it seemed like it's pretty decent paying as far as to get on, as far as for like Walgreens, CVS, those type of pharmacies. But it's definitely a good entry if you're trying to look as far as for something different besides medical assistant or nursing assistant. Another one I would say would be medical laboratory technician. I see so many job opportunities on hospitals for this job, y'all, like so many. With the medical laboratory technician, they analyze and test body fluids. Mainly, like I said, mainly these jobs are in hospitals. You'll basically be handling body fluid samples. They also operate lab equipments, perform tests, log data, and discuss findings. So when I would think of a medical laboratory assistant, basically either you'll be analyzing anything, dealing with urine, blood, or any specimen that will be collected. You'll probably have to ship it out to either the labs such as LabCorp, Quest, Advance, or anything like that. The yearly rate for this one would be $50,000 a year, and the hourly, I would say $16 to $20 an hour. With this one, this is a job where you really have to make sure that you pay attention. So I definitely know that the hourly wage is up there depending on the state that you're in, but however, you have to make sure you're constantly careful when you're dealing with lab specimens. Like, you pay attention a lot. I'm pretty sure this is a good job as far as for if you like to deal with blood or any specimen, that would be something good. The requirements is an associate's degree, but however, it's plenty of job postings. Some people may just say a high school diploma. It all depends on the level that you're trying to do, and also depends on the faculty that you're trying to go to, facility that you're trying to go to. So just check into that. But I'm telling you, if you look on St. Vincent's, if you look on Mayo Clinic, if you look on Baptist, mainly Baptist, they have so many jobs for medical laboratory technician. They'll usually have a number 1 next to it or a number 2. So just make sure you just kind of look into that. Supply technician. I never really seen many people go into this field, but supply technician basically works with the logistic management field. This job involves handling items, goods. Basically, this is another job that will be in the hospital as well. Basically, you'll be counting up everything, something like inventory. You'll probably count up how many needles will be needed. You'll count up how many speculums will be needed. You'll count up how many band-aids we have on hand, just those type of things. With a supply technician, I'm pretty sure you're just keeping up with the supplies that's on hand at the job, but again, you're still in the healthcare field, so I definitely feel like kind of look into those type of jobs that not really people really be looking into. These are the jobs that can kind of help you out. The requirements for a supply technician would be high school diploma required. That's the only one for that. They make $42,000 a year and $20 an hour. So like I said, it all depends on where you can start at. They even may have a supply technician at a nursing home. So it all just depends. You just have to continue to look. Office specialist. I see this one all the time as well too. This is actually a good one if you're a front office type person. Me, I'm more of a back office, but I love to learn both front and back office because the more you know, the better as your opportunity for the job. Office specialist basically provides office support with duties such as typing, data entry, filing, phone and front desk reception, bookkeeping, and processing forms. Pretty much the requirements will be either an 8-month program or a certification or diploma. Usually office specialists make at least like $15 to $18 an hour. So this is pretty much good too. This is another position where if you see online, they always have like either the number 1 or 2 next to it. So check into that. And the last one that I provided for you guys would be nutrition coordinator or dietary technician. Pretty much they help assist with planning and preparing meals to help establish nutritious guidelines. One of the requirements will be either associate's degree or at least have 1 year's experience working with nutrition. The hourly pay will be $16 to $18 an hour. They also educate, screen, and evaluate patients. So sometimes if you ever see when you go to a hospital, they either bring the food to you, they're making sure that the patient is eating good and whatnot. So this is pretty much what this job is for. I feel like this is different because not many people are into the field as far as for this. I don't really know as many of my friends that's into the field for this, so this one is really different. And they also help plan diet meals for the clients. So I definitely feel like that's another job that you can kind of like float your boat and kind of look into. So hopefully these jobs kind of help you out. Like I said, these are good paying healthcare jobs besides nursing. Just kind of like open up your field and your mind, because the medical field is major. Like, y'all just don't understand. It's just like the littlest thing could be just like one of the littlest jobs that can be like major, and you'll still be considered as frontline. So just make sure that you kind of pay attention to those type of things when you're looking into the medical field. And like I say, if you don't like one job with the medical field, there's always another way to bounce back to another one, because the medical field is so huge. You just got to continue finding what fits for you. So I'm hoping this video helped you out. Do check into these jobs. I'll make sure that I'll leave the link in the bio as far as for my experience for medical assistant and whatnot, what else I had picked up as far as for medical assistant with phlebotomy and working at the plasma center. So I'm hoping everybody have a good one, y'all. Y'all stay safe during this coronavirus. Peace, y'all.